Hello, my dear listeners. Welcome to the House of Tarot. This is a space for mystics, anybody needing to hear a message today. We're going to go over the general guidance, the general daily guidance reading for you. We're going to ask some questions, the theme of the day, the challenge to be aware of. This is a timeless reading. We're going to see what comes out. At the end, we're going to finish with your numbers and read a passage from our numbers book. So let's get started. Let's get the theme of the day. What's the theme of the day for our dear listeners, our dear mystics out there? I'm going to go ahead and go with this card. Okay, it's a hardworking day. It's the 10 of Wands. So this is about hard work. This is even about taking it elsewhere. If some of you are thinking of quitting with a current person, possibly an accountant, possibly some kind of service, and taking your service, your work elsewhere. I know there's a lot of boycotting going on. So some of you are in this vibration that you needing to boycott a system or something and take your money elsewhere, take your customer service elsewhere, or in general taking your work elsewhere, taking it somewhere else. This is about collecting everything and going elsewhere. This could even be about a move for some of you. If some of you are thinking about moving today, this could be your sign. This could be the reading with your sign. So this theme of the day is about hard work, taking your services elsewhere, taking your money elsewhere as well. So some of you have been contemplating not purchasing a product at some store. I know this is going on often in the news, but if some of you are contemplating this could be your sign that you're doing okay, or you're doing well with this, or also not letting it eat you up. If you need to go to that store for some reason, like it has the baby formula possibly that you buy, or just something very specific that also does good for others. So also considering different outcomes for different scenarios. So it's about hard work today, taking things elsewhere, even taking things alone, taking your hard work to somewhere else if somebody's not appreciating you at your current job, possibly taking all that you have to offer elsewhere. Let's get one more theme of the day, and we have the Ace of Cups. I feel like once you come into terms with this, of taking yourself elsewhere, it's just going to be flowing with opportunities. So some of you are on the fence with compassion, with all the things in order, with a good savings account. I feel like you're going to get a flowing of opportunities as well. So also considering maybe splitting time for some reason. I'm seeing some of you have to split time to what you're going through, and also kind of doing something on your own. So some of you are contemplating taking your business elsewhere, or doing your own thing as well, kind of doing this part-time. I see that the resources are going to be flowing, even the money flowing. So the Ace of Cups is also about our emotional state. So this also could be a very emotional time with you, possibly leaving something very lucrative behind, leaving a salary behind. So it's not so easy to jump ship as well, but I feel like the resources are very flowing in nature. It's going to also be a very emotional time to look out for. So looking out for your emotions, grounding, seeing what grounds you. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and go with your tea leaves to get more attributes to the theme of the day. We have a gavel, involvement with the law. Okay, so being careful with that. This could be as small as traffic tickets, or not walking within the medium and having some kind of involvement with the law. So watch out for getting tickets. Watch out for school zones is also what I'm hearing. This could be very specific for some of you, but even school zones that are like in the neighborhood streets, but you didn't realize was a school zone. So just being careful with leaking money towards law enforcement or things like that, or having to spend energy for some reason. So being careful with that. We also have a Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. So again, taking yourself elsewhere, whoever this resonates for, of having to take something and move it elsewhere is the energies I'm getting. There's a solid foundation with effort, and I feel like you are an effort person. So we have a Rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. That could be for some of you, possibly just the time in your life where you're feeling a lot of creative juices flowing. Sexual matters is also about life force energy. So if there's too much concern, let's say it's too much for some of you where you need to put it elsewhere, I'm seeing kind of allocating that energy elsewhere, possibly starting a new book, or starting a side hustle, investing in your side hustle, investing in a workout. So if you feel like it's too much, as the card is saying, too much concern, it's just about an overflow of life force energy. So kind of consider it that way. Sometimes when it feels very, very fluid in our body and lots of sexual tension, it just could be having to allocate some of that life force into something else, having to start a new workout routine or clean a room or just something. There's some sort of life force message for me. We have a key, successful outcome to your problem. So I kind of felt this. I felt you taking it elsewhere, but you're such a good person that it's going to be very lucrative wherever you go. And last, we have a tulip, great passion. So this is a very passionate reading already. Sexual matters, great passion, success with effort, a lot of success. So we have success here, we have success here. Sexual matters, which is always just life force energy, which is great for us as well. We have great passion, so passion, sexual matters, and a little bit of involvement with the law. So being careful with that, just being careful even with traffic tickets and just things that might delay the energy flow today, or delay the mood, kind of take you elsewhere. So although it might not break your bank or kind of feel like it's the end of the world, but also kind of just the energy of having gotten the ticket. I know people, when they get a ticket, it just kind of wears them down all day. So just being careful with school zones, being careful with areas that have a very specific speed parameter. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see a challenge to be aware of. Ooh, we have this card. Juggling, over juggling things. Also, people expecting you to juggle a lot. I feel like somebody's going to want to put a lot of pressure on you or put things on you when they themselves have had a very easy day that they could have easily taken on that thing. So really being careful with all your hard work and being really nice and kind of giving to others when they can kind of juggle a little bit themselves. I'm seeing this kind of coming at you where somebody wants to ask you for help after you possibly been very busy all day, and then they get home and they had a light day, but they're like, hey, would you help me with this? It's okay to say no. It's okay. No, I actually need a bubble bath. I actually need this. So being careful with somebody trying to put something on you, putting more work on you when they themselves have a very easy time. And I feel like you're going to feel the pressure today. So really be careful with that, because I feel this is going to be for your energy. All this energy that's coming towards you is for you. So really being careful with somebody not pulling their weight, and they're going to want to put more on you, just more juggling, more things on your plate, when really they had the life force energy to do that themselves, and they're kind of just taking advantage that you have so much excess energy, you have so much to give, but that might be for you right now. That might even be for you to hold for your sexual energy. That might be for you to hold within your body. Not everything has to be released all the time. Okay, let's keep going. Another challenge to be aware of today, I guess I'm getting with this, is showing off. Be careful to show off something. I feel like today might not be the day, although you don't have to silence yourself. You don't have to hide your blessings and things like that. But I feel like today might be a day where you're surrounded by people who cannot be happy for you. So being really careful with that. And it's not so much about silencing or holding back or having to be at their level. It's just they're not going to be your audience today. They might even make you feel bad because they cannot be happy for you. They cannot even be happy for themselves is also what I'm hearing. They can't be happy for themselves, so they don't have enough to be happy for others. So being careful with sharing your blessings with somebody, even on social media. Just somebody cannot take it today. Somebody out there cannot handle it. They cannot take it. I feel like even a stranger would be better for you to share with, or a parent, a mother, a father, just somebody that truly has attachment to you in a very loving way. Even your pet for today, or your journal, a sibling that just adores you. So be careful with coworkers, be careful with just people, family members that just can't really see your happiness today. They can't see your success today. Something's really going to trigger them. And I feel like their response is going to put you in a negative energy, negative mood, because it's not going to be a response that you desired from that type of person. I know we have certain expectations from certain people, so I feel like they're not going to be your audience today. They're not going to be a good person to share with. Let's get some more card. What's some advice for the day? What can we offer? Okay, the Emperor. The Emperor is about our masculine energy. It's about making lists. It's about being a little bit more rigid, a little bit more density, which is not a bad thing. When we need to tap into our Emperor, it's about getting things done. It's about doing things. So with all this beautiful sexual energy and this passion, I feel like it's a good time to get things done. So what you've been wanting to get done, that's just kind of been crossed over and kind of added to the next week's agenda. I feel like today could be the day if you really kind of isolate the situation, make a list for it, make a plan for it. So the Emperor to me is about making plan. It's also about financial matters. So if there's things that need to get done financially. I feel like today is the day to kind of put this energy into. And I feel like once it's set, it could be forget. So it's like a set it and forget it day. Today's the day where you kind of do the work to set it. So be careful with people kind of putting things on you, putting their own things on you that they really need to take care of themselves. They're capable, they're grown-ups, everybody's capable of their lives. If it was on their plate, it means that they're able to chew it. So for you, I feel like your energy is better served for yourself, for your family, for things that need to get done today. I feel like there's a long list for everybody, especially if you're a parent, if you're a business owner, if you're even a child taking care of a parent. For some of you that I'm reading for, I feel like things are going to get done today if you really put your mind into focus. So go grab that big cup of coffee, go grab that caffeinated thing, that if it serves you, if it's good for you, if you feel like you need it, and just getting it done. Today's the day of just getting it done. Even if it's a workout, it doesn't have to be so big. So some of you are listening to me in the car, you're just parked outside the gym, just getting it done, just doing something is gonna feel good. It's gonna kind of boost the energy for you to receive more and things like that. So what other advice or support for the day? What else do we have? Paying attention to signs is what I'm getting. And I had so many signs today. I saw like 7 angel numbers all morning long. It wasn't even 5 hours into my day and I endlessly saw angel numbers. But anyways, this is your reading, so paying attention to signs, paying attention to anything, messages coming through, even thoughts, ideas, things like that. If it was sent to you, I feel like it's time to act on them. I feel like when we're sent an idea or a message, it's time to really kind of follow through, because for some reason the universe sent it to us. They possibly sent it to 50 other people this morning, but for some reason you're going to be the one that acts on it. So with our Emperor and this card together, it's about you taking action. So once you hear the message, go take action. So if you heard a message to do anything, it could be even clean your bathroom, go take action and get it done, because I feel it's just going to elevate you. It's just going to elevate the rest of the week to see your bathroom clean and your mirror shiny and things like that. So whoever that message is for, I know that's quite specific. So we're going to go ahead and take a last message card. This is just going to be a quick message. We have strength. When your roots are deep, you need not fear the storm. Great, we have it by the tulip. So with great passion and strength, if some of you are getting a message off of that, we're going to go ahead and take some numbers for you. And we have 64. Going to go ahead and read straight off of our Angels book. For 64, we have intent. State what you want to accomplish. Your angels ask you to state out loud what you need to accomplish. This could be an intention for the day, or a much broader life intention. Either way, write it down and post it where you can see it often. Repeat it to yourself throughout the day. Okay. That's all I have for you, my dear listener. This was a general guidance reading for today. If you would like to purchase one of these, please come see me at thehouseoftarot.etsy.com. I could put any reading together for you to include all your questions, all your wonders and everything. I can customize readings, as well as I offer cord cutting rituals that I will perform on my own time and send you a message once it's been done. I have pendulum readings for sale. And with that, I leave you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.